Hey friends, Karen Basket DIYer here. Welcome back for another fun tumbler tutorial with me. You guys, I have a lot of tutorials in the works for you, but the one that I have to show you today is just super fun. My most favorite part about this design is the message that it sends out. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're a regular, thanks so much for coming back. You guys, I drop tumbler tutorials every Sunday and Thursday at 6 a.m. Okay, so let's get started. This one is just a fun opalized vinyl that I use from Expressions Vinyl and some fun new glitters that I'm really excited about, and again, a fun message. So just stay tuned, follow along, and I'll walk you through the steps and show you how I created this one. As always, I'm starting out with my prepped tumbler. I coated it with universal white, and while working on this tumbler, I had a special delivery. You guys, I use glitter from everywhere, several different companies. Haven't been particularly biased about any glitter, but I think I finally found my absolute favorite glitter. Yes, I'll still continue to use those others that I have, but Glitter Heart Co. has great variety and just some fun ones that I've already fallen in love with. So you're going to see those going on this tumbler right now. Okay, so see that silver that I just covered up with my glitter glue? Let's just pretend that you didn't see that. Just pretend that was a white base. This tumbler has been through the ringer already. I messed up several times and just pushed through. So I just put some She Said Yes, which is a chunky silver mix from Glitter Heart Co. And then I'm covering it with Diamonds 2.0 right now. So beautiful. Once all of that was nice and dry, I coated it with glitter glue, allowed it to dry for 1 hour, and then I smushed it, which simply means rolling it in parchment paper on a hard surface and pressing firmly to flatten and smush all your glitter down so that you can achieve smoother layers faster when it comes to your bright tone. Once it was fully dry, I was then able to apply my first layer of bright tone. You know, every 4 hours you can apply a new layer. Okay, so I had probably put 4 or 5 layers of bright tone on this beautiful She Said Yes glitter. It's Diamonds 2.0 and She Said Yes combined. But I wanted to make sure this had great coverage before I sanded so that I didn't risk scratching any of that super sparkly silver. But like I said, I just finished doing a level sand, and now then, while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the rim on this one. And I'm just gonna show you really quickly how I do that. Got my craft knife here, and I just go around the edge. And then I just go back the opposite way as well. Just be super careful. I have almost lost a finger doing this. And then I just angle it a little bit and go inside the lip. And later at the end, I'll probably take sandpaper and go around the edge of that. But at the very end, I'll fill this up to the very rim with as hot water as comes out of my tap and let it sit for about 30-45 minutes. Pour it out, and then any excess bright tone or anything that's in there just scrapes right out. I mean, for the most part, I can scrape it out as is right now anyways, but that's just how I clean the insides of my tumbler and the rim. Okay, and by the way, real quick, I want to say I could probably put my vinyl on here now, but I don't want to risk my vinyl having any bumps or divots in it, so I'm going to do one more coat of bright tone, then apply my vinyl. Okay, and check out this super fun SVG I got off at Etsy. It's called Heartthrob. I will give you more details in just a second on this. This is an Opal Vinyl from Expressions Vinyl. Every way you turn it, it just changes colors. There's one point that is like a baby, there it is, like a baby pink, and that's so pretty. I love it so much. I bought the multi-pack, variety pack, and got quite a few different colors. But the actual SVG is from a shop on Etsy called Amaya Singh Trinkets, and I will link that for you below. I actually saw her on TikTok and she was applying this SVG to something, a wrap to a tumbler. And I saw that and I was like, that is so stinking cute. I have to try it. So I cut it out. Weeding it was not fun, I will admit. It was pretty difficult. I sized it up to 9.25 by whatever height a tumbler has. You know, you just use whatever measurements you want to get it to the size you want. Okay, I finally got it to where I could work with it just a little bit. This is hard to work with, this vinyl. Oh my goodness. It's thicker, therefore it's just a little bit more difficult. Okay. Really don't know if there's an easy way to do this or not. I'm just going for it. Wish me luck. That vinyl was so hard to get off of there. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got it on there. Now then, I know there's a couple of pieces that got bent and turned and twisted. And it almost matched up. So I'm gonna be able to move those pieces once I get this transfer tape off. Hopefully it comes off easier than it did on the paper. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. Wow, 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 wow. Not bad, not bad. Look at that. That is so pretty. Oh my wow. Okay, I'm gonna get my craft knife and fix that. So as you can see here, I was just able to use my craft knife and really easily remove those pieces and seam them back together. Overall, this really did seam together very flawlessly using that 9.25 by 8-inch measurement for the 20-ounce skinny this way. You guys, I thought that I had my Bright Tone layers super smooth, but you can sort of see some bumps and divots. I guess that's the thing about opalized vinyl, is you're going to see every flaw. It's just not very forgiving. I had thought about putting glitter over the bottom, kind of letting it sprinkle up a little, but I'm not. I love it so much. I am noticing some bubbles because when I spread my Bright Tone, you know, it's hitting the highs and the lows and the highs and the lows. So that could be a little bit of an issue. That's not ever happened to me before. So hopefully those all
okay, and this is just the first of about 6 layers of Bright Tone that it took to get a smooth enough surface to be able to put my vinyl on, which you're about to see next. I did have to do a level sand, and I had to be so super careful. That's why I did about 6 layers before doing a level sand. Next, I went into Cricut Design Space and created my own design here. I'm going with He loves me a lot. Yes, Jesus loves me. I just think that's a really great message. And, you know, Valentine's Day is coming up, but not everybody's really keen on Valentine's Day. So I just want this to be a sweet and simple reminder all year around that we are so loved by Jesus. I used a regular white 651 vinyl for my offset, and then for my actual saying, I used this brushed silver vinyl. Both are from Expressions Vinyl, and I like to go ahead and stack my offset before applying it to the tumbler. So that's just what I'm doing right here, is getting that all set up to apply to the tumbler. I'm now applying my first layer of Bright Tone since adding my saying to the front. Thin layers as always, and this is going to take quite a few to catch up and get my smooth surface. I believe I ended up doing 6 layers. I did have to do a couple of level sands along the way, but overall, I'm really pleased with this tumbler. A little bit disappointed because you can see every divot and flaw in my lower Bright Tone layers. You know, like I mentioned earlier, I thought I had a perfectly smooth surface, but that vinyl is just not very forgiving. I'm loving all the color changes. I'm loving this message because I feel like that is so extremely important, that we all know who loves us the most. So you guys, I hope you're encouraged by this tumbler. I hope that you find a little bit of design inspo in it. You know, I don't recommend this opalized vinyl if you're doing something like this because it was a little tricky. But anyways, I really do appreciate you watching. I hope that you will like, subscribe, and follow. Definitely leave me a comment below. I love interacting with you guys. Be on the lookout for future tumbler tutorials. They drop every Sunday and Thursday at 6 a.m. Thanks so much for watching.